Everyone, welcome to a blue-red Murktide video. This is an ancient modern archetype, when modern was at its peak. And today, as I stream, is my last day of streaming for a while because I'm headed to North America for various events and video recordings with the professor and other, Magic Con and other stuff. So I decided to play a deck of my heart, first thing in the morning. This is the just pretty much just cards I like to put together. 60 cards, couple of Blood Moon in the main. I mean, Eldrazi is powerful these days, so I guess we don't mind having a couple of Blood Moons in the main. I always want to play that Ledger Shredder when I can. This card is part of my heart. It's not very good anymore, but Shredder Bubble. So it's a lot worse than Corey Bubble though. But it's good. It's good. It's good. Um, but yeah, everything else is similar to what used to be, I guess. In the sideboard, there's Charmaw. This is definitely a good card that we will be happy to play, that black doesn't have access to, similar to Meltdown and Pyroclasm. So at least blue-red gives you good cyber cards. Maybe not as good as main deck cards. All right, let's go. Modern League, we got blue-red. This can go any worse than Belcher? Exactly. Yesterday, my last league was an 0-3 with Belcher. So we are gonna do better than that. I hope. Alright. Uh yeah, not too much to say, honestly. This is the list that's been around for a long time. Let's see how it goes. Well, let's start with the mulligan. I've decided to go 18 lands plus sink into Stupor. I remember there was always like a big debate whether to go 18 or 19 in the past. Alright, let's go ahead and keep actually bottoming a land here. I'm gonna go preordain turn 1. Looking to find some creatures. Ooh, I like Murktide Regent. You know what? Let's leave this on top. Maybe it was bad, but there's only 2 of them. Hmm. Why is MTG bot not showing the bot? Alright, I guess I can put record. Don't know why it's not working though. Okay. Let's go channeler. Yeah, yesterday we streamed Flesh and Blood as at the end of the a very unsuccessful Belcher League. Ooh, the opponent's stealing my strategy. That was a very good draw though, the RC. Ooh, Narsa just got Waymaster. This is another card that I used to play. One of my RCQ final with this. With the Jeskai Ascendancy deck. Now, just based on the mana base, I would assume. Okay, alright. Alright, what are you at? 17? Alright, bolt you. This is what we're doing today. Bolting our opponent. Let's go. Surveilling. Perfect. I got Delirium already. Bubble as well. Why not? I'm gonna go bubble first, digging for a land for express iteration. We dig 5 cards to find that land. So, oh, we could have also played Murktide Regent. Maybe that was better. And bottom exile. Haven't said that in a while. I used to say that very often. Let me bubble myself. I see another iteration. All right, you know what? Let's go for the iteration train. We are so back. Il Fate tomorrow. I'll be in your country. I'll go to Montreal. Actually, I don't remember where do you live in Canada? Okay, opponent going off. Going off with their weaponing manufacturing. Manitoba. It seems like a Japanese city. Doesn't seem like a North American name. Yeah, you got your munitions. Is this Capacanir? Song of Creation. Oh man. You think it's native? Oh, I see. Exposes on 0. You draw 2 cards. Rip, I thought I had a good start. Dead on turn 3. Claws of Gix. How are we dying here? What is their wink on? Hand bottom exile, Mengucci speaking the god's language. Yeah, that's the last thing you say before dying. Hand bottom exile. And then you die. Oh, I think they kill me with explosives on 0. I see. I see. I see. Wow. That's funny. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Springly Drum. I guess I'm gonna kill this Memnite, but I know I have no chance at this point. A mantra for Flesh and Blood? Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. They have a world premiere and a GP of the set that's gonna be pre-releasing in a week. They do this very cool thing where, yeah, you just play with a set that hasn't been out yet. Yeah, I've never seen the opponent deck before. It's pretty hard for them to break at this point. Yeah, yeah, I know. Right? So they have 2 mana, they can blow up the explosives and kill or those 0 drop and deal me 20 damage. That's pretty cool. Well played, opponent. Well played. Alright, let's go sideboarding. I was streaming Talisha yesterday. Yeah. Alright. Well, Meltdown. Mystical Dispute. How about Consign to Memory? It doesn't do anything, right? I don't think it does that much. No. Spells Snare, it's probably fine. I can take out Unholy Heat. And that's it. Yeah, we even got Ledger Shredder. I know. I know. Alright, let's go turn 1 Ragavan. As always. I'm not even gonna use a bubble because I'm gonna get a second land with Preordain. So I'm just gonna go Channeler attack, get treasure, Preordain. If I break. And the bubble will be needed to get Delirium for the next attack. So first thing first, we attack with Ragavan. Maybe we even get like a 0 drop from the opponent, like a Claws of Zix. Island, I don't need that. So I'm gonna go Channeler. Yeah, my VOD are streamers only, because usually I upload all of my videos to YouTube afterwards. Leave that one on top again. I need a second land. Murktide Regent. Huh. Alright, let's do this. Let's go top, top. Then I go bubble. Mill the top. Because putting creature in the graveyard is very good for delirium purposes, because now I'm already online. Then I can go DRC. And I'm already in delirium. Gonna crack both of these bubbles, because I can find force plus blue card. Although I don't think I can kill me on turn 2. Oh, that's not true. It does Mox Opal. That can always kill me on turn 2. Blood Moon is useless. What do you mean he's useless? When I was playing 4 color. Narset. I'll crack both bubbles. Again, force plus blue pitch could be a thing. Wow, it is. All right. La 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 la. Claws of Gix. So if it's a permanent, you gain what life? No, they block my Ragavan. Mox Opal. Oh wait, they want to go Narset here. They will discard their hand draw 4. Oh wow, they actually went for 4 mana turn 2. Well, good thing I top decked this force and counter spell. Yeah, they're gonna go Narset. Wow. Wow. Turn 2, draw 5. Discard 2, draw 5. Powerful. I set it out, Anoli Heat. Is that a good play? Maybe not. La 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 la. You've played another spell? Come on. Don't prismatic ending my channeler as well. Another spell you got. What do you got? Oh no, we have another Mox Opal. Crazy. 3 Mox Opal in a round. And you managed to use all of them. That's cool. That's cool. So you draw 6 end of turn. Dio caro. 7? You draw 7? Sì, vabbè, Natale. You draw 7 end of turn on turn 2. Like a time twister. But only for you. Not even a time twister, even better than that. Alright. Let's attack for 6. If they don't combo this turn, I've got lethal, because that's 6 plus 9. 15. Let's go, blue red Murktide. Let's go. It's turn 3 again. We could die once again. Man, back in the days, the curve I just had would be so unbeatable. Like, you can only beat it with, like, I don't know, Solitude Ephemerate. But not even, because I had Bolt. Alright, just play Song of Creation and die, opponent. Don't do anything else. Just play Song and die. Yeah, they're even at 6, so they don't even... Don't they have a basic land not to die next turn, guaranteed? Alright, whatever. GG, we win. Consign to memory can actually stifle the Narset trigger. Maybe Bloodman on the draw. It's not good anymore. His spells are good though. I mean, it counters weapon in manufacture. It doesn't counter that many other things. Hide their basic with Ragavan. Oh, wow. How did you remember that? Why are you guys so focused? I love it. I love it though. I love it. Alright, a couple of nah, maybe cazzo. Let's just put like a couple of annoy heat. Scan it as well, Knight. I love that you guys are so focused. Okay. Finally an awful end. This is what I remembered. Well, Bolt is bad. Dispute is good. Bubble could be anything. Could also be a land. I'll keep, because Mystical Dispute is that good. Or should we mulligan? Looking for a better hand. The problem is that you mulligan to like a Ragavan and then they go Memnite. You know what I mean? Keep. Keep and lose the good old Ornithopter to start. Hmm. Hmm. Well, this Ornithopter is helping them getting 1 mana with a drum. More bubbles. They don't have lands, it seems. They don't have lands. That's great news. That's great news. Bubble myself, because I have a fetch land, of course. Another bolt, that's not good. Top of my deck, there's a Force of Negation. Bene, I'll draw that. So I'll just go Canal. And I think I want to bolt the Ornithopter. Even if my opponent plays land, they can't play Narset. Hmm. Do I want to bolt now? Because now they don't even have Metalcraft. Yeah, I'll bolt now. There's not much they can do. Next turn, they can have 2 mana in the upkeep. Whereas if I bolt now, they have actually 0. Veil of Summer doesn't protect them against Lightning Bolt. If they have Spell Pierce, it is what it is. Look at this bolt. I trash talked it, and it's gonna help me a lot here. Unless, of course, they have another Ornithopter, in which case it does nothing. Let's see. Mountain. They have 1 mana. These two don't add mana. Let's see. Does my opponent deck crumble with the single lightning bolt? Nope, nope, nope. They still have 2 mana now. Don't have more mana. Alright, I'm gonna just let this resolve. Like, this does not very much. I know they have explosives, but if I just counter the thing, the combos, they don't have very much. That's a lot of lands, deck. That was 3 lands in a row, and already kept 4 lands. Drew 5 lands, so let's stop drawing lands from now on, okay, deck? Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. You get a munition. Then you pass. Alright, you only have you have only have 2 mana right now. I have Meltdown in my deck. It's not that bad here. Surveil with my last Survey land. Counter target spell. I'll leave it on top. I know I have no clock, but I don't think I need it as long as I have counters. I'll draw a play fetch land. I want to have a counterspell plus dispute. In case they play song, I can go dispute, and then they go Veil of Summer, I go counterspell. I know that's like a million mana, and they don't have that, not even close. But I feel like there's no rush for me to play this Thundering Falls. Blue, red, Murktide. Blue, red, Murktide. Let's go. ERC. Alright. Let's play it. 1 mana 3/3 flyer with upside. Go. My left total shouldn't be worrisome. Like, I get it, they can shoot me the munitions, but it's not easy to amass like 8 munitions. Like, you need Song of Creation to do that. Okay, opponent passes again. Am I bolting them? Nah. Should have bolted them. That's okay. Attack. I can go tap land now. Spells Nair. Graveyard. Ornithopter. Okay. Trigger that. And you pass. Okay. The top of I don't know the top of my deck, so I could just bolt them to check if it's a bad one. This bolt isn't really doing very much in this matchup, so sure, I think I'll do this now. Could have done it last turn as well, honestly. Let's go. Untap and draw. Amadoska. It was just better to do nothing and draw that an elite. That's okay. That's okay. We've got 3 counter spells up now. I even ran out of steam bands. I'm just gonna fetch for a basic island. I guess I'll leave this here in case I draw a bubble. Okay, my opponent's moving. They're playing Song of Creation. I'll play a Force of Negation, maybe. Nah, let's play. Let me think. Yeah, I think I'll play Force of Creation. Sorry, Force of Negation. Maybe I want to fetch Island first. That's good. Okay. Let's play the Expressive Iteration now. Surveil. Uh, I'll go Graveyard. I know it's like lethal soon, but I think I want to find better. Murktide also lethal next turn. Wouldn't even just chump it though. You know what? Let me just get 2 bubbles. I think I just want more answers. I also have Meltdown in my deck. I don't think Spell Snare does anything really. Bubble, bubble. Attack. So basically just turn iteration into a draw 2 and then select some cards from the top. Again, I could have had Clock. I know. I'll play this untapped. I don't think I care about the munition damage. Maybe I should. But I still need like 7, you know. The reason why I played untapped is exactly because of the possibility of drawing counterspell. And now I have counterspell, counterspell, dispute. I guess if they have exactly 5 artifacts, I die to the weaponing manufacturer. But maybe I can also just counter those artifacts too. I guess I can technically use the munition to kill my DRC. It's probably not gonna work though. Like that's enough counter spells. Now I'm safe. Should I move? That's the question. All right, what they doing? Cracking the explosives? Oh, wow, they actually are. Mm-hmm. When I kill my DRC or short of my clock. That's okay, I guess. Find some more threats. That's another counter spell. Do I want it? Probably. And now I definitely regret not taking that Murktide. 4th counter spelling end. Am I dying to this slowly? Nah. I'm just gonna counter all of their weaponing manufacture. All of their artifacts and now. Yeah. I have one island in my deck, although I don't want to fetch. I don't think I'll need it. The last mana. And this is a damage that puts me to 10. It's actually smart for my opponent to shot that DRC there. I don't. Yeah, I mean, again, we could just die if I never draw a creature and that just slowly kill me with this, although I doubt it. They also need to resolve explosives because they have like killed the munition, you know, once they put them into play. Like, I'm not gonna counter these Springleaf Drums. I'm gonna counter the way that kills the munition. I don't think there's like a land that says that. So I can just preordain, bottom both. Okay. I find the DRC. I still have an island here, so I do have 3 counterspell up. It's turn 10. I do have 4 counterspell, yes, but my opponent hasn't done anything to make me cast them. I just wish I had a. Imagine if I had a Psychic Frog instead of a DRC. This game would have been so over. Memnite. Memnite gives them an extra mana with the drum. That's okay to me. Draw. Okay. I'll play Channeler, which will be lethal next turn. I have 3 counterspell plus Dispute. Should be good enough. I'll take a screenshot before playing one of my 4 counter spells. Sorry for this low roll opponent. I guess I can. I don't even need to use I don't even need to use the counter spell. I can just use Mystical Dispute. Uh, Maybe I can take a screenshot and say stiletto these. All right, let's go. A land, a Ragavan, and a dream. That's what always was the key to success. A land, a Ragavan, and a dream. You don't need anything else. Steam Vents, Ragavan. Yeah, right? Could always preordain, don't worry. Okay. When it doesn't have Fatal Push. Love to see that. Would have loved to drop a fetch land. Just cast a turn 2 Moon. Alright, let's go DRC Preordain. Graveyard. Uh top. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna fetch. That's not true, actually. I'm not fetching because I can always get basic. Let's see what they do. Please don't do Orcish Bowmaster. Imagine that. Orcish Bowmaster was the beginning of the fall of Blue-Red Murktide. Lord of the Ring, Summer 2023 is definitely the tombstone of this archetype. Before that, we were doing fine in a creativity meta game. Orcish Bowmaster is what set the end for this deck. Yawgmoth? Yeah, Yawgmoth, Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth scam got so much better. Psychic Frog. Sure. Uh, I'm gonna surveil. Because if I find a fetch land and just Llama Moon, I'm feeling good. Nice. The frog can't beat Blood Moon, must be said. I guess that's not true because we get treasure and then we play Murktide. Let's go second main, because if Blood Moon puts Channeler in Delirium, I have to chump attack into it. Alright, please no force of negation. Don't force me, bro. Don't force me, bro. Please. Please. Alright. Alright. Now, if they want to attack, like discard a whole end to frog attack, I get treasure, I play Murktide. I can still lose the game. Opponent might not play a single spell and I can still lose this game. I swear. Okay, they played a land. That's probably a mistake. This is a 1/1 counter on frog. So we do no blocks. Oh. Don't attack. Alright. I might as well play another Bloodman. The surveils. I guess I should have gone in second main. That was a mistake. I should have gone in second main. Because now if I find like a Secret to Stupor, put that in the graveyard. I guess that's fine. Alright, let's do this. Let's put this in the graveyard and then attack with both. Yeah, let's do this. Because if they want to block the DRC, the Ragavan passes. If they want to block Ragavan, which makes sense, they get a treasure. Yeah. So they deal 3 damage. And now next turn, they may actually just attack with Frog, so I can dash Ragavan, get a treasure, play Murktide. It was a good play. Somehow. Yeah, exactly. According to plan. Opponent should just discard their hand, honestly. This Polluted Delta should have been discarded. Their whole hand doesn't matter. They can't cast a spell anymore. And the thing is that they can still win. That's the funny thing. Even if their hand doesn't matter, I can still single-handedly lose to Psychic Frog. Even with Murktide Regent. They don't play anything. They only play Faithless Looting. They should have discarded our whole hand, 100%. Let's see if we win the race, though. Maybe we still win the race, because, I mean, this is 5 damage. Like, like if they discarded a hand, I would have needed to chump block next turn. Still need to chump block next turn. Let me bubble someone. Like you. Me. Let me bubble me. I don't care about what you draw. Force of negation. Terrible. It's not that terrible. Oh yeah, terrible. Allora. Let me think. Because my opponent is at 7. If I make Murktide, as long as it's bigger than the RC, it's fine, right? Let me think. Honestly, I just make it a 3/3. I just make it a 3/3. Allora. There's 9 cards in the bin. In order to keep Delirium, I have to exile. I have to leave Ragavan Preordain land bubble. Yeah. So I exile land, land, land. Unless, yeah, that's 5 types. I guess I can leave Preordain Sink, Bubble, land. Yeah, so I take Ragavan, Ragavan here. Yeah. And this way I still have Delirium. I see they just made a 3/3 flyer. Now, we are lethal next turn. So our opponent can't attack anymore. I mean, they can't attack anymore. They attack, they just die. Let me think again. Allora, this frog can become a 9/9. Play their land with Ragavan? I understand this card is not played anymore, but I thought at this point it was pretty famous. What did I exile? Yeah, no, you can't play land, my friend. Allora, Frog attacks, but they only have 3 cards in hand. They put me to 1. They don't play Lightning Bolt for sure. So I think I'm just not blocking and attack back with Ragavan and win. Yeah, I think so. I honestly think my opponent could have won this game if they played accordingly. And just didn't play Delta, discarded when they needed to. Definitely not attack when they're dead on board. Unless they have some spells to cast, but I doubt it. Maybe they go like Island or Swamp now. No? Got 8 damage. You're at 7. We shouldn't have won this, but I'll take it. Okay, we got some Soul Guides, some Dispute. We side out Lightning Bolts. Eh, I'll still believe in Blood Moon, even though my opponent could have beat me with it regardless. I'll leave for an Only Heat. They have Oculus. Yeah, this one's nice. Okay, 17. Faithless Looting. Okay, not countering that. They discard Arcana of Cruelty. Okay. Let's go, Channeler. I'm actually gonna pass. I want to make more value with my bubble next turn with the second Channeler. I go Persist, we gotta go Force, but they just pass. Nice. Oh, they go second maze. Second main. Fishing for Force negation. I see. I respect the hustle. Whenever my opponent casts spell second main, I respect the hustle. Let's go DRC, and then I'm gonna go Bubble. And then I'll see what to do. Because I don't want to cast Preordain. Unless I know for sure there's a blue card on top. Hey, is this a good blue card? Nah. Let's just graveyard everything. Then I'll go Bubble myself. And then I go Fetch. Island, because I have 2 Bubbles in my deck. Do I want to play this Preordain? Probably. The pet, yeah, let's play Preordain. Obviously, if I don't find a blue card, it'll be bad, but I have like 4 looks at it. Ooh, Ledger Shredder. That's my blue card. Perfect to pitch to, because it's bad. Alright. I was also looking for a Solga Lantern. That's why I played Preordain. I mean, the thing with the iteration is that we had to put it in the graveyard, because otherwise, if we don't put this in the graveyard, we don't get Delirium this turn to start threatening damage. No, they pushed it. So it would end up better if I just top this, but I don't know. I dig like 6 cards. Instead, if I top this, I dig 1 card. I have Soul Get Lantern in my deck. Rip, Psychic Frog, unbeatable. They should honestly print Force of Will. Force of Negation, not good anymore. Creatures are too powerful. My opponent's creature, not mine. Ooh, an only hit though. Mamma mia, questo è forte, cazzo. Alright, let's go Ledger Shredder and only eat. First, I want to surveil, then draw this card. Another only eat. Uh, nah, graveyard. I need to draw a blue card. Blue card. Kamadoska. Ragavan or land? Let's do land. Unfortunately, now I don't have blue pitch. If my opponent has persist. No, misspelled Pierce. Okay. Well, I have to chump attack now, but my opponent may not want to discard their 2 cards to kill this. We'll see. Nah, never mind. They just throw their hand. They have no cards in hand at this point, though. They have 0 cards in hand. But they do have Faithless Looting in the graveyard. Attacks with Frog. Please don't draw Persist. Man, fetching this island over Steam Vents did not end up well. No, what have you drawn? No, you drew Oculus? Porca puttana. That's too many good cards. That's too many good cards. You know, 1 good card I can beat. Attenzione però, ma mannaggia a me perché ho fatto 2 io caro. Man, if I didn't fetch that island, you're actually top decked another heat. Crazy run. 4 heats in the top 20 cards. Alright, it's not over yet, I guess. Uh, yeah, it's not over yet. Let's kill this frog. I think it's better than Oculus. Then I have to hope opponent does literally nothing. Manifest another land. And then we can kill the Oculus as well. Oh, they're fetching. What do you have? Maybe Survey Land. No, Swamp. Ok? E va bene, ho perso. GG. Game 3. A Force of Negation is good. I'll put it in back. Sorry, Ledger Shredder. Lands and spells. Not very good lands and spells. I've got I've got retweeted and it says a Spanish thing which as Italian I can understand. Éramos felices y lo sabíamos, which means we were happy and we knew it. Actually, does it mean and we knew it or does it mean and we didn't knew it? Because I think we were happy and we knew it. Like I think we knew it we were happy. Like so many players like me went from hating modern to loving modern thanks to this deck. Like MH2 single-handedly revived modern. Oh, you think it didn't? I think we were happy. I think we were happy. Like Blue Rebirth, that was like the most played deck at every event. It had like a bad win rate, but regardless, people just kept on playing it. All right, perfect. I was talking about Throne of Eldraine yesterday. I feel like Standard right now is in the same spot as Standard it was in 2019. 2019 Standard, they had to ban like, a card every month basically because they made so many mistakes. And they kind of like killed the format for like many years. And it took so long to revive Standard until last year, where Standard was all right. And now they kind of killed it again, just not even banning stuff they should ban, but announcing an announcement in like whatever. It's just terrible sequencing. And I feel like they once again kind of like killing it. You know what I mean? Like killing the people love for the format, which they took so long to rebuild. Strange. No, they Sewers the Archon. I guess that's also why Modern went so big. I guess that MH2 was at 2021. And this game I don't think I can ever win. Nah, it's not about commander cards in standard. That was always the case. It's just they made I don't know, a ridiculous ban list with 7 cards, followed by standards broken again, just back to back like 1 week, and they just haven't done a ban in 3 months. And that just kills the format. I don't know. Preordain, let's go. This is always bad. This is alright. What if I go land go again and don't play preordain, just hold up 2 counters? I mean, we all love to blame Commander for all the problems of the world, but I think it's fine. I mean, it, it's part of the reasons why Magic is so big. Not that anything of why Magic is so big is like helping competitive Magic at all. I got Van. Do I want it? Opponent's just drawing go over there. Do I want a Ragavan? Maybe. Untap, dash. See what happens. I have I have Soul Lantern in my deck, by the way. I wouldn't mind drawing it. They seem to think people hate Standard because of the bans and not because they literally banned the card Hopeless Nightmare. They banned Hopeless Nightmare. How can you do that? Not that I care or ever played that deck, but how does a ban list come up with that card banned? Alright, they play Psychic Frog. Mm. How about I let this resolve and just go on only heat? Because I think I need to keep spells there for persist. Solitude Ephemeral Rebound, 1 mana? How's this legal? What do you mean? That's been legal forever, and it was like never good. It was fine, at best. Ephemerate was like whatever until Quantum Raidler, I guess. Okay, that was a good preordain. Love it. 2 lands to the bottom, counterspell on top. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I'm gonna go Spell Snare. Unearth. Hey, are we ready to die? Are we ready to play the violin and die? I think I'm gonna counterspell and just die to Archon. Let's go. I can't let them have Psychic Frog. If you go Persist, I die. Ooh, they don't have it. Sweet. Hola lì, bravo Mengu, bravissimo. Let's go Preordain. I can go Iteration now. My opponent may have Spell Pierce. No, they don't have Spell Pierce. Iteration. I think I don't want to do Iteration. The reason being, I don't want to be forced into taking a land when I already have 5. So let's just eat that and pass. A Soul Guide stays there. I don't need a card advantage right now. Man, I just love these games where on turn 8 you just draw go, don't play anything, cold mana up. Peak magic, honestly. Just peak magic. Va bene. This is exactly what I wanted and why I didn't play Iteration. Because I didn't want to be forced into taking a land or even like risk that I don't have a land. So many people just die because they play Iteration, hope like assuming they get a land and they don't, and they're like, oh, how unlucky. Just don't play it. Man, so many good memories today. Good thing I woke up wanting to play this deck. Ragavan, top. Should we pop to dodge Oculus? It's not a bad idea. 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 Let me see their top. I should have cracked it now and not in their upkeep, but whatever. Nantra Terra. Bye. Oh no, we don't pop because I know they don't have Oculus. Yeah, honestly, just Fury and Grief were great. They banned Grief, I think, because people complained, not because it was too good. But Fury and Grief, I stand by that. Just having card disadvantage cards that make you balanced when you're on the draw was like peak MH2 gameplay. Just the best designer designed that set. No cards from MH2 should ever be banned. Hmm. What should I do with this lantern? I'll just draw 2. Okay, we got more iterations. Vamos. People hate Discord so much. Is why, man, every time someone mentions Hopeless Nightmare is banned, that's just ridiculous. Okay. I can cast Iteration. Hmm. Allora. Let's cast it. I have now found this Force of Negation. So even if I can cast Counterspell, we'll see. If they unban Grief, it will be everywhere. Nah, I mean it's not that. I don't think they should unban cards at this point. There's just way too many ban cards in the ban list that are ridiculous. So I don't think you should unban new cards. I think it makes sense they banned Grief. They banned it in a very bad window though. They should have banned it when they banned Fury, and Fury should never be banned. This is what I think. And what I always thought. I think it's fine that Grief stays in the ban list. Okay, we didn't find an untap land. That's okay. I'm gonna grab Spells in Air. Let me bubble them. I know they have Bloodstained Mire in end. Everyone was whining to ban Fury. No, it wasn't. Who was whining to ban Fury? It's like a player that doesn't even play Magic. I don't know. I don't. Ooh, Spell Pierce. That's a good one you have on top. Let's remember this. Swamp is Bloodstained Mire. Yeah, like, well, Elves and Death and Taxes is just still unplayable, even without Fury, so. Nice, they play Swamp, but so their hand is kind of mapped. Am I cracking this Lantern to draw a card? Should I really draw a card? Is this what this hand needs? Probably not. Dash. Turn 10. Beautiful. Beautiful gameplay today. Ooh, Emperor of Bones. I love this card. Very powerful. Is this actually the right play, though? Is playing Emperor of Bones a good play? Think so. I have so many counters, I can just force their Spell Pierce. And now I can, like, pop their graveyard because of Oculus. And if they ever put cards in the graveyard, I can just Bones. What if they draw Fateless Looting? Yeah, let's pop their graveyard now. Blue-red good again? Yeah, best deck in the format. BD. How did they say? BDEF. Why does Magic never use the acronym BDF? Because I think lots of different game used it, but I've never seen it before in Magic. BDF. Maybe. Oh, Murktide. Let's go. Bam bam. E uno, due, tre, quattro, cinque. Then I'm gonna Emperor of Bones, one of my sorcery, to pump the Murktide again. Boom, look at that technology. This one unfortunately says each opponent. Am I lethal? 10? 12? Yes, I am. Somewhat. Aspetta un attimino. 11? 12, 13. Yes, I don't need to play anything this turn. I don't need to play anything this turn. Next turn, Emperor of Bones exile a card. Soulguide Lantern exiles a card. Murktide becomes 11. I got 13. Alright, I fetch. Thought Scour. Va bene. They floods. Sometimes my opponent can get unlucky. It happens. Sometimes we get unlucky. Sometimes our opponent does. It's the circle of magic. Thoughtseize. Va bene. Yes! Mamma mia, 2-0! Let's go! Let's go, Murktide! Vamos! Turn 2, Blood Moon. I believe. Yo, this deck needs days. I agree. We need days. They should print days, but you can only play it in Blue-Red Murktide to live the Ragavan Dates life. I'm gonna keep on bottom force of negation. Yeah, my opponent's not playing anything unfair. I feel it. They're from 1987. They probably just play Jund mid-range. Single sleeved. With the same sleeve for 5 years. Darslick Shores. Push. Okay. Alright. I guess I can go Preordain. The problem with that, though, is if I go Preordain, I can't fetch Island. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do a suspicious play. Island Preordain. Island Preordain. Okay. Let's probably play Blue-Red Merc. So, sorry, Blue-Black FrogTide. So I'll leave on top that iteration. Imagine force the push and we win game on turn 2. Yeah, but imagine they play creature, I needed to bolt it. But yeah, maybe we should have bottomed the bolt. I mean, it was a decision. It wasn't an easy decision. Okay, they ended up taking the Blood Moon. Alright. Draw. Polluted Delta. Let's play this iteration. Let's see what I find. More iterations. And also Preordain. I'm gonna go Steam Vents Preordain. It's definitely better than a 4th land. I have Delirium Infernal Heat on the Psychic Frog. Ooh, Ledger Shredder. Ledger Shredder Annually Heat. That's a second Annually Heat. My opponent plays Psychic Frog, most likely. I think I'll top both of these. Let's go. Ledger Shredder in the house. Annoying Heat kills that thing as well. The Bird Lawyer is back and never left. Let's go Ledger Shredder, followed by Lightning Bolt. Let's go. My most favorite card for many years. I guess what's my most favorite card right now? It's maybe Psychic Frog. Yeah, must be Psychic Frog. All the time, draw this card. It's a lot of Unholy Heats. Opponent doesn't know about the 2 Unholy Heats in my hand. They knew about 1 Unholy Heat. They don't know about the other 2. Opponent reads the card because he's never seen it. Nah, opponent is expert. Expert player. Oh wow, they chose not to. Okay, makes sense. They chose not to counter a Shredder. Because that push, of course. Tommy attacks. This deck probably should have played Tammy instead of Ledger Shredder. Nah, Shredder did its job. It milled a good card from the top. Uh, okay. Um, I'm gonna Noli Heat Tamiya now and pass. If I pass, my opponent can go like crack clue, consider to flip Tamiya. Yeah, good hand. It's okay. We're fighting. I'm 2-0. I have confidence that I will win. Thoughtseize again. Okay. When I knew about my expressive iteration, they don't know about the other 2 cards. They take counter spell. I think I'll go land first. You'll never know. Maybe they have spell pierce. Is this game 1? Yes. Dai, come tutte ste terre, porca Eva. Channeler go. No, that's a 3-3. Judge? They shouldn't be allowed to stern scold it. Also, I was cubing the other day with my friends, and I stern scolded a grist, and my opponent didn't believe it. And I'm like, no, I swear, it works. They're like, oh no, it can't. It's a planeswalker. I'm like, trust me, Source, trust me, bro. It works. I promise you. Alright, man. I needed all these annoying heat. I knew it. I win, trust me, bro. This is how the rules work. Okay, I like Preordain. Let's play it. Bottom, top. Let's go DRC. Tap into you, Emperor of Bones and Grist? Yeah. Let's kill Kaito. Surveil. Bubble, no thanks. Alright, we're actually a somewhat even spot. I'm gonna put it as a card in hand that could be anything. If they have bad cards in hand, we are ahead. The problem is that I think they don't have a bad cards. I think that they just play Kaito to bait me the Anoli hit out. So they probably just go Oculus or Murktide here. No. No, nothing. Just Edict go. Alright. Let's play Bloodman. Why not? Here you go. You drew a counter spell? Malafanculo. That would actually been super good. Alright. We're 0 cards each. Top deck mode. No opponent. Da, come rana. Top deck mode, no, Rana. Bolt, bolt, bolt. No, deck, why do you do this to me? Va bene. That's okay. At least we got ourselves to a close game, which is entertaining. We know we may have lost this game, but it was close. Rigged? What do you mean rigged? Murktide. I think if I draw Murktide, I'm still in the game. What am with two Stone Scolding main deck? I still believe. Deck, don't let me down. Give me Murktide. Give me Expressive Iteration. Va bene. Now, deck, give me Anoli Heat and Murktide. Va bene. Va bene. Va bene. Va bene. Hand, bottom, exile. Play bubble. What you got on top? Quella è troppo forte. That's too strong. I'm gonna go upkeep, cast my last Anoli Heat. It's my last Anoli Heat. Okay, you draw 4s. Now my counter spell is countered. But you probably just passed because you didn't have anything last turn. No, Thoughtseize. Okay. Alright. Murktide Regent now. Murktide Regent now. Boom. Boom. Okay, you only have one card in and it's forced negation. Murktide. I'll leave the landing then because I have Ledger Shredder in my deck. Can shred some Ledger. Okay. Murktide Regent for the win. Come on. Boom. It's okay. It's okay. Boom. Alright, I've got 26 cards in my deck. It's not too many. It's gonna be 25. Just making sure I don't have Thundering Falls in my graveyard. I don't. Epic battle. This is an epic battle. I agree. This is what Magic should be. Turn 14, draw go. Man, this league has been beautiful. Beautiful league. One land left in my deck. Zio caro. Bolt. No, Bolt fa cacare. I don't want Bolt. It doesn't kill any creature. Hey. 3, 6. Now I regret not having played this land. I guess I'll play it tapped. I still don't want to take 2 damage. Okay, they draw go. Let's go. Watery Gray. This gaming paper can actually turn into a draw. Like this is taking so long. This league has been taking so long. 1 hour 20 and I haven't even finished my 3rd match. Is this what Magic was about back in the days? I guess so. I have 22 cards in my deck. Oh, they're tapping mana. What's this? The fourth thought is Cling to Dust. Oh, codinci. No, Cling to Dust è fatto un po'. Cling to Dust is too strong, chat. I need to exile it. Don't you dare drop this, though. No, I will drop it. A force negation by force negation. Uh, yeah, that's okay. At least we got rid of their force negation. If they escape, Judge, if they escape a card, where does it go? And I sink into stupor it. Where does it go? To hand? Or just like the card from flashback? This goes exiled. Goes to a hand, right? Yeah, for sure. Nowhere, Judge. No need to come back. Murktide. Sì, ma zio caro, where is my Murktide? I'm just gonna lose to this freaking Clink to Dust, I swear. Oh, attenzione. We got the Murky. We got the Murky. Attenzione, it's in play. Please don't Shielded Edict me again. You already played one. No. Bowmaster. Bah, you know what? This is fine. This does nothing now. It is scary for the next games. But now does nothing. Bolt is lethal. Top 3, 4. What's this? Oh, Cling to Dust. I guess they can gain life so they don't die. Kaito, yeah, Kaito can be a problem. If opponent attacks both, maybe I do block bounce. Two for no, I guess I can just cast Kaito. Nah, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but if they have Kaito, they have Kaito. Cling to Dust, my Blood Moon. Okay. Okay. Top bottom. Secret Stupor, my Merc. E va bene. It's gonna come back. It's coming back. Don't you worry. We have no rush here. Ragavan. Carino, Ragavan. Well, let's go Murky first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You go counters. No, yeah. Subtlety. Sink into stupor. This. I can even go Ragavan now. I guess I can go pitch. I mean, pitch is good. Pitch is card advantage. Like the exile card spells near, not even a bad one. Okay. Murktide goes back on top. It's gonna come back again next turn. Top. And then I go Ragavan Dash. Dealing 2 important damage. Milling a card. Still holding up spells near in case they draw Psychic Frog. Spell? Notch. Thoughtseize. That's good. That's good. The the Murktide is safe on top. This is the last Thoughtseize. And my opponent took 8 damage by themselves, and they're still at 7. Did I just never attack this game? I may have never attacked this game. Attenzione. I mean, no attenzione. We already knew it was here. Let's go. Uno, due, tre, quattro, e cinque. I've actually ran out of instant and sorceries in my graveyard. No, I have a counter spell. Did you just draw that one? Mannaggia te. All you drew thoughts is to take my porco dinci di Dio caro di porca puttana spell snare. Vaffanculo a te. E vaffanculo. Allora, what do we believe in? Not very much, me personally. But we could believe in them having a good card on top of the deck. Let's go bold this dash. Dai. No, no, fa schifo. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's just do this and pass. They have Murktide on top, surely? No, 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 no. They have land on top. How many Murktides have left? 1. How many bolts have left? 0. Rip. I think I'll take the trade. This way, if I draw like a preordain, I can cast it happily. And I'm keeping this bolt for a Psychic Frog, which actually dies to bolt now. Man, what a fantastic game of Magic. Turn 21. Turn 21. They're Cling to Dust. Wait, they don't do Cling to Dust. What? Should do it. I should do Cling to Dust. Tamio. Va bene. Wait, what is happening? Terra tappata. Ok. I still have Ledger Shredder in my deck. Bolt the Tamio. I don't understand why they're not clinging. They should be clinging. Why are you not clinging, opponent? I have 1 Murktide in my deck. At this point, it's Moldo, because I've delved all the spells away. No. No. That's their Murktide. Okay, we can counterspell this. No. What you got? Cos'è? Oh, subtlety on their Murktide. That's so smart. That's actually so smart. Alright, deck, it's time to give me in a row. In a row. Iteration. Listen, deck. You gotta give me iteration followed by... Oh no, they're clinging. Okay. Never mind. Okay, I thought they were playing subtlety on their Merc. That's good. Cos'è pescato? Frog. Makes sense. It's been a while. We haven't drawn the 3rd one. Alright, time to draw iteration into Murktide Bolt. Murktide Heat. I have no removal, actually. I only have lands, I think. I only have lands left. Spells Nair. Draw? That's something good. Ah, land! I think at turn 24 of this game, I'm gonna be defeated. Turn 24. When's the last time we've read turn 24 in a game of Modern? And the funny thing is that if I bought... Attenzione! We're not dead yet. Let's go. And the funny thing is that if I bought him Bolt instead of Force Negation, I would have won on turn 2 this game. Thrace game 1. It's game 1. No, basta. Cosa c'hai? Oh, Orc? Edict! Ma dove cazzo ti riporti queste carte, te, Dio caro? Va bene, I lost. I lost. How can you list all of these cards? 2 Edict. 2 Stern's Colden. 2 Spell Snare. Cling to Dust. GG. I got timer on my clock. On my eyes. Let's go. Nah, we weren't flooded. We normal. Like, I drew my deck. I had lands in my deck. Alright, we got a couple of Mystical Dispute. That's probably it. What do we side out? Maybe the Blood Moon? No, on the play, I'll keep Blood Moon. I'll take a Force of Negation. Let's go. Eli Loveman is bringing me there. It's gonna be standard, and it's gonna be a first time playing standard, so it'll be fun. Do I run Bubble away? Nah, we don't do that. The day before, I'll play a Flashing Ball pre-release, still in Los Angeles. I've got the Terlolo deck and sideboard guide of Blue-Red VV. I'm missing 1 VV. I only have 3, but I have everything else. Oof, standard? Hey, it is what it is. Alright, my opponent left the card on top. It means that it's a bad one. I could be going turn to iteration, but I don't think I want to do it. Maybe I can go bubble myself first. And then based on that, I can cast iteration. I couldn't hit anything. They left it on top. I only heat. Now let's just go top and go. Am I playing standard when? The 21st of September in Los Angeles. Ooh, there was a bubble there, so iteration would have been a good one. It's an incredible event, is it? I don't know. I don't think so. No. At the Pro Tour? No, no Pro Tour. Pro Tour is modern and I'm not qualified. I needed to make day 2 at the last PT, but I failed. Alright, I suspect Orcish Bowmaster is coming. It's not. Okay. Alright, can you please not play Spellsnare? Let me go bubble myself. If I find the good card, what do I do? Use the treasure? Nah, probably not. I'm just traveling North America and I'll happen to be in Los Angeles. And I don't really like to do tourism, so I'm just gonna play. I'm just gonna play tournaments that are around. Okay, Mishra's Bubble. I still keep it in hand, believing in the future of our kids. Yeah. Eventually, I draw Ledger Shredder. They don't have Swamp. They don't have Swamp. They don't even have Island. That thought is fine. Bloodman is safe on top of the deck. They never see it coming. Actually, they have basic island now, probably. No, a counter spell. Should I play into counter spell? Hmm. Maybe I just pass, let him fetch a watery grave, and then Blood Moon. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I play Blue Red VV, but I haven't played a game and will not play a game. I'm sure the deck is super hard, and I'll just play terribly. Okay. There's a Merc on top of my deck, so no need to crack the bubble now. Aito? Okay. Unfortunately, there's X-Proof in their turn, so I can't bolt it. Let's crack this bubble, now they don't have a work. Wait, Swamp is exiled by Ragavan. Huh, that's funny. Okay, let's go Moon. Speta, how do I tap? You said it. Oh, yeah. How do I tap? That's actually important. I'm gonna go leaving Island up and just play. Maybe I just tap like this. And like, if they play Force of Negation, I can just tap the Thundering Falls for blue. If they don't, I just double bolt the Kaito. Yeah, I think this is the best way to tap. But if I double bolt, I don't have double blue for Merc. I don't think it matters. No, Envision matters. It matters. It Katsu don't matter. Yeah, I think we need to play Merc. Otherwise, I can't. Yeah, I need to play Merc. They tap it, I know, but then I can just bolt the Kaito. Dai. Blood Moon. Yeah. Okay. And now I go Merc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Subtlety is a blowout. Is it? I think it's good. It's good. It's very good. Don't get me wrong. But next turn I just go double bolt on Kaito. I guess I bottom this now. And then I just need to draw. I guess I can even bolt this. I think they actually cannot cast any spells. Maybe they can cast Tamio. They can cast Tamio. But they don't have Swamp. They actually don't have Swamp in their deck because it's exiled by Ragavan earlier. Did you pitch for that? Yeah. I mean, they don't have black mana. They can't cast any black cards. They can cast very few cards. I'm winning on time, I tell you. This is game 2. I lost game 1. I've got the timer in my eyes. They can play double island Murktide, but I don't even know if they play Murktide actually. Two Tamios in their deck. They can have Force of Negation, but I don't think they have it. Otherwise, I would have used it on a Blood Moon. They played last game? Murktide? True. True. Let's go Bolt on Kaito. Bolt on Kaito. Pass. I don't want to bolt this Orc army just yet. Maybe I should, though. Maybe I should, actually. Bolt this Orc army. Yeah. It's only bad if I draw that Ledger Shredder. But it probably has turn scolding for the Shredder anyway. Alright. I'm gonna answer the board and just stall the game again. Stalling the game once again. They have 5 minutes 54 on the clock. This is game 2. They may just concede and go to game 3 to have a shot at winning the match. So obviously this game is not over, so it makes sense they don't concede. They also maybe have Otawara to bounce the Blood Moon. This is how game 1 should have gone. Should have just lammed the Blood Moon on turn 2 and game over. Instead it lasted 24 turns. Yeah, they hope to draw a second island. But I don't know if they hope it's worth it. Ooh, Ragavan. Let's go. Yeah, let's hope they don't have a Stern Skolden. That's the only card I can have here. Nice. Great win. Truly great win. This is how Magic should be played. You play Blood Moon and then you hope your opponent concedes. With no actual win con on the board. Lantern control blue-red Murktide. Why not play land? They don't do much, and we have Ledger Shredder that can loot lands away. Allora, this hybrid is all bad cards. The main deck doesn't have that many good cards either, but you know, can't really change that one once we submitted this deck. Let's go. The dream is still alive. The trophy dream is still alive. 1 hour 45 on the clock, and this is our third match. This deck is so beautiful. Truly is. Alright, let's go. Lands and spells. Keep. They can't go turn 1 Ragavan. Ooh, Channeler. I can't play turn 1 Channeler, though. I can't. It dies to Orc. It would be good to go Orc Bubble. Wasn't Merc on Friday once upon a time? Yeah, on Friday I'll be playing the world premiere of Super Slam in Montreal, Canada. But yeah, once upon a time when I wasn't traveling. It used to be on Friday. Thundering Falls. Third land? You know what? I need it. I need that land. I need that land. You know what? You're even gonna go Taplingo. Saving 2 life. Is this a Cling to Dust? It is. Ooh, opponent's timer's red. Red, 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 red. No consent to memory? Oh, 4 consent to memory. What are you talking about? Of course. Tamio resolves. Man, if they don't draw Psychic Frog, it's gonna be hard to deal me 20 damage in this few turn. Okay, got more lands. Nice, nice, nice. Just fetch and go. I don't want to move. Okay, opponent has Island and Swamp. And Orcish Bowmaster. Alright, we have to hope they don't go Kaito now. Because I can't beat Kaito. I mean, that's not true. What am I talking about? I have an only heat and Delirium with a bubble. No Kaito. Sweet. Oh, land untapped. Okay. Bubble Graveyard. Draw. Let's play Iteration here. That will give me Delirium. Spells Nair. Uh, okay. I can go now. Island. Channeler Bubble. Opponent will go Fatal Push. Rip. Blood Moon. Bye-bye. A pass. I don't want to play Bubble, a crack Bubble just yet. Take 2 down to 13. Okay, okay. No Kaito? Oh no, that's not true. That's Kaito. I cannot dispute it. Top, top? No. Okay, you don't have a land. So I can now freely bubble. Title push. Okay. Draw 2. I don't want Blood Moon. Let me go Iteration again. Iteration again. Okay. I can only heat. Exile. Let's play another heat on Kaito. Let's see if they have an answer. The force of negation, pitch subtlety. I can either dispute or just use another annoy heat. I think I'm gonna use dispute. I keep annoy heat to answer threat because I'm tapped out now. A pass. Yeah, keeping the bubble for Ledger Shredder reasons. Plus they have Orc in end, so I know I can't really crack the bubble. Put a main phase as Orc to attack me for 2, put me down to 8. They have 2 more cards. One is a Fatal Push, and then they have a Mystery card. I draw the 3rd iteration in a row. Let's go. What a card, Expressive Iteration. Okay. Huh. I think I should, yeah. Yeah, let's just do this. I know they have push. I'm gonna go Channeler Bubble. They will go push. I'll leave with that. Yeah. Bolt on top. Okay. I'm gonna bubble you. What you got? Kaito. Kamadoska Kaito. Allora. Dio caro Kaito. I need to keep an only hit for Kaito now. Yeah, I'll have to use Bolt on the Orc. So you will ping me down to 7. Yeah. I'm gonna bolt now the orc. Yeah, because if you want to ninjutsu the Kaito, you lose a 3/3. Otherwise, you just 4 mana Kaito, which is okay, I guess. I can't dispute it, unfortunately. Maybe it was better if I just got a land instead of the DRC. Counterspell, okay. So they have Kaito in end. I'm at 3 life. Draw island. Okay. I can go preordain, go down to 2, find something, hit this, and then I can dispute the Kaito if they can't pass. Let's go. I need to find a creature or a removal spell. Okay. This works. This actually works. This actually works. We can go Anoli hit this. Land Ragavan. And then we can just counter the Kaito. One minute 30 versus 3 minute 30. Dispute this. Come on, let's draw Murktide or Ledger Shredder. Come on, Murktide or Ledger Shredder. Off the top. Now. Not a land. Kamadoska. Play Bloodwind, pass. Four mana, what is this? Thing to Dust? Okay, nice. Couldn't spend like 10 seconds for this Cling to Dust. Come on, spell. Va bene! Va bene, cazzo, va bene. Va bene. Va bene. Let's go. Opponent's at 14. I'm just passing now. Oh my god, are we winning this match? Unbelievable. They got 40 seconds. I'm at 2. They go preordain. Okay. More time. Let's go. They play land. They can now use Cling to Dust, but that's gonna eat like 10 seconds again. DRC, let's go. More creatures. Are we attacking is the question. I don't... Let me think if I'm attacking. If I attack, I die to orc, right? Yeah, I can't attack. Let's think. Chat, important question now. Should I attack? If I attack, I die to orc. The problem is that I'm gonna need to attack next turn with Channeler anyway. So I'll be dying to orc next turn. And actually, I die to orc regardless because they kill Ragavan. I think I just die to orc anyway. So might as well just attack with Merc. Maybe they don't have time next turn to top deck orc and kill me. So I should just pass. So if I attack, you go to 6. You're dead next turn. I survive at 1 if they orc me. What do you mean? I can't attack with a Ragavan. I think I'm dead. They just orc ping me, attack with all. Alright, so I think I can only... If I attack, I can only attack with Ragavan. Sorry, if I attack, I can only die to orc. Which they play what? 2 copies of? And they bottom both with Preordain? I think I'm attacking. Because the problem is that the Channeler has to attack next turn anyway. Yeah. I think I'm attacking. If they have orc now, I lose the game. But I feel like if they have orc now, I just lose the game anyway next turn. Because I have to attack. No, ce l'aveva. No way. No way, I'm dead. Ah, rip. No way. They don't have time to kill me in 2 turns. I didn't think about that. I would have won on time. I don't want to win on time though. I would have drawn. We'll never know. Man, that's okay. I didn't win out. It's okay. Ah, like if timer wasn't a consideration, the attack was correct. The problem is that time was a consideration. Sure, I shouldn't have attacked. Oh my god, what a game. Let's clap. All right, I'm gonna switch off the video now for YouTube, but I'm gonna continue this league. So the YouTube video, the next update, I guess, will be next Sunday. So stay tuned for one more week to see how the league continues. Yeah, so I'll see you next Sunday on YouTube.